Chattanooga. I'm going Chattanooga, baby mine. I'm going North Carolina, baby mine. Going North Carolina, baby mine. Going North Carolina, and from there along to China. I'm going North Carolina, baby mine. I'm going round this world, baby mine. Going round this world, baby mine. Going round this world, I'm a banjo picking girl. I'm going round this world, baby mine.
chance to see, I'll inquire of sweet Willie. Captain, Captain, tell me true, does sweet Willie sail with you? No, no, he don't sail with me, he got drowned in the deep blue sea. Return to you, sweetheart, should I go 10,000 miles. Stars may rule the ocean, sweetheart, and heavens may cease to be. This earth will lose its motion, sweetheart, should I prove false to thee. Papa built me a boat, so on this river I can float. Every ship I chance to see, I'll inquire of sweet Willie.
Glad to see all of you here, and some of you I know, and I see a couple of pretty good fiddlers, and that's the only thing that's got me worried. This first one we do a little medley of was on my father's albums, and one of them was Hogs Picking Up Acorns. He didn't record it, but he did play it, and it's been met with a lot of enthusiasm around Seattle since I've been playing it. And then we had one of his recordings of Mayflower as the second part of the medley.
If trouble don't kill me, I'll live a long time. Ain't that trouble in mind, ain't that trouble in mind. My mama told me something, my papa told me more. If I marry in this world, be trouble at my door. Ain't that trouble in mind, ain't that trouble in mind. But my mammy tells me will surely come to pass. But drinking and gambling will be my ruin at last. Ain't that trouble in mind, ain't that trouble in your mind. What my pappy tells me sure could be done. I'll be in the jailhouse before I'm 21. Ain't that trouble in mind, ain't that trouble in mind. Sometimes I drink one dram and sometimes I drink two. When I get on a drunken spree, it's hard telling what I'll do. Ain't that trouble in mind, ain't that trouble in mind. If I marry in this world, I'm not gonna marry for riches. I'll marry a little gal about 3 feet tall so she can't wear my breeches. There'll be no trouble in mine, there'll be no trouble in mine. Trouble, trouble, it's trouble all the time. If trouble don't kill me, I'll live a long time. Ain't that trouble in mine, ain't that trouble in mine.
the river I'll go, Uncle Joe, it's down the river I'll go.